Howdy everybody, it's your pal Misty. Welcome back to VLogMas. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is Sunday. It is a VLogMas day 4 already. Can y'all believe it? I would just like to start out by saying, hi Kaylee. Yeah, Misty loves you. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I didn't know it was you in the chat. I thought it was your mama. But I'm glad that you're here. Also, hello Camille. Thanks for being here. I'm glad that you're awake on this Sunday evening. And hello Mama. She misses Kaylee, and Kaylee misses her. Aren't they the cutest? I miss you both, so just for the record. I hope y'all are having a good Sunday. I'm having a good day again so far today. I woke up a little bit sad, but that's fine. Then I got happy again. I did my walk with my friends, Mary, Amy, and Natasha, who... This was our second walk with Natasha, so that was really cool. And then Amy's daughter, when she was here for Thanksgiving, rescued a dog. And so, long story short, we ended up walking with the dog. So his name is Cowboy. So Cowboy went for our 5-mile walk with us. And we didn't know if he was going to be able to do it, like, because he's a new dog. We didn't know if he would be good at... Man, that dog crushed that walk. Like, he did better than all of us, I think. And then the place where we always go eat after it's a place called Barnaby's. And it's actually a pet-friendly restaurant, like dog friendly, I guess. Dogs can be outside. And so we took him there, and they even had a pet menu, so he got eggs and brown rice. Like, he was digging it there. Anyway, so it was a real good, fun morning. So I always enjoy our Sunday morning walks, but it was a little bit different having Cowboy there with us. And he wanted the squirrels, though, and I don't blame him, because they are looking big and fat for the... They are ready for winter in Texas, even though it don't get real cold. Do they still hibernate as long if it's not as cold? How does that work? Does anybody know? We're already just a few minutes into it and already randomly talking about stuff. I'm glad y'all are here. Thanks so much. Oh, hey, Mary. Part of the Sagittarius crew is here. Thanks for showing up. Alita, hey, girl, how are you? I'm so excited to see you. I love Alita. You're just barely awake, but you're here, and I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, this shirt actually Amy gave to me. We kind of sort of accidentally did a clothes exchange today, and I got shirts from Amy, and Mary got jackets for me, which was great, because I had bought a jacket last year, and then my boss had bought me my old boss... Now my old boss, at the time my boss, bought me a jacket, and it was really nice, but neither one of them fit no more. So I was like, man, these are so new. Like, I knew I'd only worn each of them. I mean, Mary, to be honest, probably less than half dozen times each. If that, like, it just doesn't get very cold here. So I never really wore them very often. And I would wear hoodies if I'd go walk the dog, or back then as Barnum. So just wear a hoodie. Anyway, so this was one of Amy's shirts, and she just said that she never wore it. But yeah, I really like it. And it holds in my arms, which might not seem important, but sometimes it's nice to have that skin inside, so it's not all flapping around doing, everything that it wants to do. It's uncomfortable. Maybe we'll talk about excess skin one day, but not today. Let's check back on the chat. But yeah, it's one of Amy's shirts. Thanks. Hey, Tasharia, thanks for coming. We're going to do Lego, and it's going to have extra pieces. Oh, there's Natasha. Hello, Natasha. I was talking about our walk this morning and about our sort of accidental clothing exchange. I didn't know Amy was bringing me clothes, so that's the thing. Oh, hey, Felicia's here. Hey, Felicia. If y'all don't know Felicia's kind of new to me, so... A bunch of you who are on here, I don't know if y'all know Felicia. So if you don't, definitely go check her out. She's a great channel to follow. And she's newer to me, which a bunch of y'all who are in here right now are not newer to me. So I don't know if you know her or not. But actually, let's do shout outs. I can do that all by myself. I'm real quiet now because I was trying to do it all by myself. Oh no. That's okay. I can do it though. I can do it. I can get it. Oh, let me see. It's Felicia, guys. Sorry, I had to. No, I just want to go to the channel. You know what? I'm just going to link this video. This is her most recent video, but it'll take you to her channel. Oh, friend's here. Oh, yeah. Dang it. I already did. Yep. Yes, friend. If you could do channels, that would be great. I didn't know that you were here, and I was trying to do it on my own. Anyway, that link that I shared, hopefully y'all can click on that. That's Felicia's newest video. Oh, she's eating sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are delicious. They are kind to provide extra pieces, girl. They looking out for me because they know. They know. It's fine if you're distracted, Carolyn. She's visiting. That's fine. I just appreciate you being here. Yeah, sometimes it's just like, I don't know. It feels better. I was looking for compression, just like sleeves, but there's so much skin. It was hard for me to get the sleeve up under it. So it constantly rolled down. Again, things we weren't planning on talking about this evening, but here we are and we're talking about them because I've lost almost 150 pounds. I weighed in this morning just because I wanted to see I'm losing weight again. I got to eat more. Dang it. I'm trying to maintain and I'm eating plenty. I need to do more. Oh, you love Felicia. Yay, good. Okay, perfect. Some of you know her then. Wonderful. All right, I'm way behind on comments. Oh, yeah, she's crazy about you too, Camille. I'm crazy about Camille too. And Max. We love Max. Don't forget to tell Max. We also love Max. Yeah, glad she likes. Yeah, you'll love these people, Felicia. If you need any channels, Felicia, just ask. Carolyn will try to put in links, or I'll try to put in links. Because again, you're sort of new to me. You may not know all of these channels. You may know them. I don't know. I don't know if she's even still here to see me waving at her that she said hi. She's on vacation. So, Cheryl, if you do watch this later, I know you're on vacation. Let's see. Yeah, I know it's just, I can't, it's weird. It's like it doesn't. We do love Mac. He's your favorite Sagittarius. I know. He gets to be in the gang, but I mean, there's a bunch of them. So, anyways, we are not even doing Advent yet. What is? I'm having a very good day. I'm having so much fun. Oh, she's searching for everybody now. We'll be subbing. All right, excellent. If you have trouble finding anybody again, please just let us know. That goes for any of you here. Again, I think most of you here right now know each other, but if not, please let me know. Oh, she's already putting in her chocolate guesses. Chocolate or Santa and Christmas tree and Lego. She wants, a ship. All right. Sounds good. I will not remember that in about 30 seconds. You know what's really weird is like today I remember what I got yesterday. Like I remember that yesterday I couldn't remember that I got a Santa. Today I remember. Will I remember what I get today before today ends? No. And my mom asked a question in yesterday's live stream. We're going to get to Advent eventually. I promise we will. I'm excited about Advent. Oh, look, there's my mama commenting, building tree present. You're going to have to remember that later, Mama, because I'm not going to remember. Because what I realized in hindsight afterwards, I was walking around the apartment. I was like, why did my mom ask me what I had for lunch? Like, that's really a weird random question for her to ask. I answered it. I was like, eggs and sausage. And and I was like, what? And then I realized what I was talking about was my memory and how bad it is. And so the reason she asked me what was for lunch was because when we were in kindergarten, my mom babysat some of the kids that lived on the same street as me. So I grew up with them and we all went to kindergarten together. And the kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Long, would always ask us every day, what did you have for lunch? Because we were in the afternoon kindergarten. We only went half a day. We were in the afternoon. It was me, Tommy, and Lisa. And she'd always ask me first, what did we have for lunch? And there were one of two things that happened. Most often, I would say, I don't think we ate lunch today. At which then Lisa would yell out what we had for lunch and Tommy would confirm and giggle. Or I would say what we had for lunch and Lisa would be like, we had that yesterday. Today we had, and Tommy would confirm and giggle. And so my teacher told my mom that the reason she always asked me first was to see me struggle to try to remember what I had eaten and most of the time go, I don't think we ate. She was like, it was a good thing that the other children were there. Otherwise, people would have thought my mama was really not a very good mama. I was actually talking about that the other day, Mom, about how many times I've been x-rayed. I glow in the dark, and it's mostly from facial injuries. Like, it's no wonder my brain works this way, if y'all really want to know the truth. Anyway, because I just got hit so many times and had so many different things wrong with my face, I was like, if I had grown up now, CPS absolutely would have been involved. Just clumsy. I don't know. And my dad, my dad pelted me in the face with a couple of items. I mean, he loved me, not on purpose. Like, we'd be playing catch, and he's like, I didn't tell you to catch it with your face. I gave you a glove to catch it with. But it hit me in the face regardless. So, all right. Let's see. Oh, comments. Yeah, what did I have for lunch in kindergarten? Yep. And I never could remember. And she thought that was so funny. All right, we're giving shout outs. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Happily Ever After is Felicia. Oh, and she answered. Felicia. Okay. And hello, Michelle. Yeah, I just realized also. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for being here, Michelle. I'm always happy when you're in an area that has service and you can join. Michelle, excuse me. Michelle's not always in a serviceable area, so I appreciate you being here, Michelle. This is my Coke Zero from this morning because I never do finish my sodas these days. All right, Advent, Lego, day 4. Are you ready for it? What do you think it's going to be? This is where we pick what type of object we think the Lego is going to be. Do we think it's going to be an ship? Do we think it's Mama? I already forgot what you chose, but do we think it's going to be a ship, a person, which could be like a droid, some type of building or structure, or some type of gun, artillery, so-and-so, so-and-so. Just not a person. That's the one thing that I want is a person. Not a snowman. Can I say not a snowman? There may actually be a snowman in here because there have been a few years. That's how this whole thing started, with a snowman. Derek's here? Where's Derek? I see somebody said, hey, Derek. Derek was here? I'm sorry, Derek, if you're here. I missed it. Hey, Derek. Thanks for being here, Derek. I don't. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it's gone. My comments are jumping because now y'all are answering. I love it. Ship, building, structure. Deanna's here. Hey, Deanna. Thanks for coming. Y'all, if y'all want a fun thing to do every day, Deanna is also doing Vlogmas, and she's doing Snackercise. So one was about 10 minutes, but most of them have been like 3 to 4 minutes, and she just plays Christmas music. You just do a little dance. You're dressed all festive. Go check out Deanna if you don't know her. It's fun. And even if you do know her, if you're not doing your little Snackercise, why not? Get up and move a little bit. It's great. Let's see. And Deanna guesses building. All right, I did not guess. I am today going to guess. Today I'm going to guess that it's a ship. Even though I don't really want a ship, I'm going to guess that it's a ship. So step 2, find day 4. Super easy. It was the second one. We love it when that works out for us. Okay, are you ready? We're going to open in 3, 2, 1. What did we get? Did you win? Are you the winner? Did you guess the right thing? Let's take a look. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's a ship, right? That looks like a ship. And now, can y'all see like how hard to see what in the world it even is? And, focus. On how hard the instructions are? It's hard to even tell what the little stinking thing is. Let's be honest about it. I knocked over yesterday's toy. Let's see. New Christmas song and snacker size every day. Yeah, right. I win. It's a ship. Oh, ship. Oh, ship. This one has a bunch of little tiny pieces. Again, why so many pieces for something that doesn't look that hard? I hope y'all are having a great weekend. Yeah, the instructions are terrible. I have them every year, and every year I struggle with them because the instructions are so bad. In fact, Derek, that's why I wanted to do the Lego live streams. And Derek's been on one of my Lego live streams, him and his son, Jaden. We all built the same Lego set with Maha, LB. There were a bunch of people. Deanna was on there. Cheryl was on there, but they were doing other crafty things. Risa. So lots of people. I love the live streams. We're going to be doing more of those, guys. If you want to join, I'm just letting you know right now. So currently what I'm doing is putting my like pieces together because, again, being really bad at Legos now for a couple of years, I found out that helps me, at least. It makes me better at putting the Legos together. Let's see. Yeah, right. It was a cool idea. I like it. Get up and move every day. Oh, yeah, the little snippet video of her dancing with Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I think that was at the thing she went to yesterday. You had to make a red and white thing, and it is not a candy cane. Am I supposed to guess what it is? It's just like a red and white ornament? Is it cold? I'm wearing long sleeves. Actually, no. It's like mid to high 60s, which technically isn't cold. But I got this from Amy today, and I put it on to see if it fit, and it did. And it's like it's like soft, but it's like I don't know how to describe it except for that it's like cushiony, like I don't know how to but anyway, it felt so comfortable I didn't take it off. So no, it's not really that it's cold, it's just it's not hot, and this is really comfortable, so it stayed on. and that's what had happened. That's why it's still on, I should say, at least. I feel like this is going really well. Oh, thank you. It looks good. Thanks. It's 52. That's about how cold it was this morning. We're at that time of the year where in Texas, it may be like 30 or 40 in the morning and then like 70 by the afternoon. So you got to just pay attention to it. Marcy, hello, Marcy, Breaking Insanity Cycle. She may be newer to some of you too. I think some of you know Marcy, though. Again, if you're on here and you need a shout out for your own channel, if you want one, feel free to ask for one. If you know that you don't know a lot of these people, ask for your own channel shout out. That'll be an easy way to get connected to them too. Again, I'm not a sub for sub type of person. I just really like everybody who's here right now, so I'm suggesting them because they're people I enjoy. You don't have to subscribe to nobody. You don't even have to subscribe to me. Y'all do, but you don't have to. And I appreciate that y'all do. I hope you're subscribed. You are subscribed, right? Actually, now that I'm thinking about that, I can't really tell. And I can't ask y'all because y'all can't even see it. Oh, now I know where that green piece goes. Like, seriously, that's so I feel like I want to show y'all now where I see that green piece, just so that you can see how tricky it makes things. They've got this little green circle, which you can barely see, but is going to go under this step looking thing. So in this picture, it's like, dang, you can barely even see it there. And then that piece goes on like that. And so then there's going to be like wings on either side. That's what we're going to be building next. Hello, Teresa. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I watched that. I think like the weekend it came out, if not the day that it came out, with Jason Momoa. It was his first comedy that I've seen, but I actually quite enjoyed it. To be fair, it wasn't bad. I'd watch it again. Oh, I see. Bye, Derek. Wait, is she leaving or is he leaving? I don't know. Whoever's leaving, bye. Oh, and y'all are subscribing to each other. Okay, great. I'm back to building because then I figured out where that green piece went because I saw them there and I just couldn't figure out where they were supposed to go. But then I figured it out. So then you have the little wing, which will then connect like that. And then we'll just build the same thing for the other side. And then we'll be done. Fairly easy Lego with... Wait, what did we do wrong? Oh. There it is. There it is. And the only extra piece we have is this extra green one, which is why I was like, where did that green piece even come from? I feel like I just want to show y'all this again and be like, find the green piece. Do you see the green piece? It's like right there. Like, can you just barely see it? Like, how fair is that? Not, oh, we're all fuzzy. Not at all. Focus on me. Hey, how y'all doing? So we did it. We got it. It's an A-wing because it looks like an A. You should hold an A-wing like this so it makes more sense to people who don't know what an A-wing is. It's because it looks like an A. All right, let's see. Derek left. Sorry. Bye, Derek. Got it. And thank you, Camille, for still being here. Derek's busy. Oh, y'all are all busy. I appreciate you all being here for any part of this. Doing a Lego kit sounds fun. Maybe you should find one to do. Yeah, you should find one to do. Maybe one day when I'm doing a Lego live stream, you can join. Look, I still even have, to be honest, this one that Maha got me for my birthday. I still have this set. I have not built it yet. It's right here. It's like on the desk, ready to go. It's not on the desk. It's by my desk, but all right, it's time for chocolate, everybody. It's time for chocolate. What are your guesses? This is the part where we guess chocolate, and it is your job to guess the shape. I will tell you some of the shapes that I believe to be in here. Snowman. Don't guess that, though, because they keep showing up. They were even on Cheryl's channel again today. They're on one of our channels every single day, so I'm hoping today's not my day. Anyway, snowman, snowflake, reindeer, Christmas tree, package, Santa Claus. Mom keeps saying a bell. I'm not. Mom, is bell your shape for this year? That my mama normally picks a shape that she wants to show up that we have never seen before. And last year she kept picking star. Not last year, year before last. I think she kept picking star, and then we got a snowflake that looked exactly like a star. Because I don't know if there's a bell or not. Anyway, she's choosing bell. Deanna chooses. Oh, let's choose. Let's go back up. She also chooses present, reindeer, and Santa. Mary says present. There's Mama's bell. Santa Claus. Michelle says snowman. Mom says gingerbread man. Snowman. Snowflake. Yep, that should be. Yeah, so we're guessing the shape of. Okay, so I have Choc Zero chocolates. And we do milk chocolate first. Just because I don't know why, actually, because that's what happened. And so that's what we do. We do milk chocolate first. And so we guess what shape of snowflake are we going to get in day 4, which is right here in a stocking. Now, just for the record, I don't know that all of these are actual shapes. But I do know, like, there is, like I said, there's a reindeer, a present, a Santa Claus, a Christmas tree, a snowflake, a snowman, a gingerbread man. I think that's most of them. Right? They're Love Chuck Zero. And I don't know if they're still in stock, but as of last night, we were alerted that they're on sale for only $5. All right, day 4. Oh, I didn't guess. Did I guess? I'm sorry. I normally have really good. So one thing that hasn't exactly started clicking is my memory, guys. It's never been good, but it's been really bad the last month. I want to pick today. What would I like to eat today? I think today I would like to eat a Christmas tree. So I'm going to guess Christmas tree. Oh, look, Teresa just guessed Christmas tree too. Mom's still guessing Bell. Let's see what we get. Day 4. I feel like I'm just gonna eat its head off right now. Snowman. So for all of those of you who guess snowman, because I hate them. Wow, I think about it, snowman. I get double the snowman of everybody else on the. You think that's funny, friend? We're just gonna eat its head off. So, what do y'all think is gonna be in the next one? Oh, these snowmen. Really, they're everywhere. What is happening? It's fun. Y'all getting a kick out of the snowman? That's wonderful. I'm so happy. Santa or a tree? I'm going to go with Christmas tree. Did I say that? Christmas. Oh, Bell. Mom's still going Bell. Christmas tree. I'm going Christmas tree. Mary says Santa. This chocolate is really good. Because now we're guessing the dark chocolate. Again, for those of you who are new, we have 2 Choc Zero Advent calendars because when you bought 2, then you got them on sale. And the only thing better than Choc Zero chocolate is discounted Choc Zero chocolate. I do buy it full price too because I buy so much of it as a discount. I do buy some in full price, but I do try to wait till it goes on sale. Camille also says Santa. That's fine. You can reindeer. All right, let's do it. I said Christmas tree, day 4. Let's see who was the winner. Look at. I know Camille said Santa. I know a few of you did. I think Carolyn did too, right? I'm going to have to go back to the comments. Santa Claus! It's Santa Claus! And actually, that is a good one. I should have guessed Santa Claus because that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. Well, not about Santa Claus specifically, but you'll see where I'm going with this. So, except for I had to bite the head off the snowman. So, congratulations. If you pick Santa Claus, you are a winner. And you win the good feeling in your heart of accomplishment of being a good picker. And I get the chocolate. I wanted to talk about Christmas movies tonight. So I won't keep y'all very much longer. But I did want to talk about Christmas movies. And do you have a favorite? And also, when is it appropriate to watch them? You're not a good picker, Deanna. Neither am I. I didn't pick either one of them. Well, I did get Shipwrecked, though. I did get Shipwrecked. Oh, ship. I got that right. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Felicia. Appreciate it. Meal prep, super important. You go take care of that. I already did some meal prep yesterday before my other live stream. You love a good Christmas movie whenever you want to watch them. They are my secret weapon for when I'm not having a good day. If it gets really bad, sometimes a Christmas movie will come on. So my thing about like what's my favorite Christmas movie is I feel like there should be categories, right? Like what's because I can't just say what's my favorite because there's so many that are good, but I have like what's your favorite animated movie would be different from like what you so my like old school favorite like classic Christmas black and white movie Miracle on 34th Street, hands down, easy peasy. I know people love It's a Wonderful Life. I didn't even watch that until just a few years ago. It is a good movie. Miracle on 34th Street. For like when I was growing up, and what I probably consider my favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. I love that movie. I watched the new one. It took me a couple of times to get through it. It was, spoiler alert, it's about his dad dying. So it was a little bit tricky to get through the new one, but I enjoyed it. But A Christmas Story would have to be my probably I'd say my all-time favorite. But of like the newer movies, I really like Elf. I like those sort of campy type of Christmas movies like that. But for me, one thing that's really important in a Christmas movie is I feel like, and I've talked about this before, I feel like Santa needs to be in it. And for a lot of mine that are my favorites, like Miracle on 34th Street, and then there are a lot of other movies that I really enjoy, and they all have a big presence of a Santa character or an elf character working with Santa. And the only exception to that is A Christmas Story. And Santa's in it, of course. We all know the Santa at the, the store, but that's the only one that doesn't. But it is very heavily Christmas focused. It's all about what he wants for Christmas. So those are some of my, I mean, I have a bunch of favorites, but those are some of my favorites that I put sort of at the top of the list. And now I'll go back and see what all of y'all have been saying. uh It's a Wonderful Life. It is a good one. That's my aunt's favorite movie, and that's why I finally watched it. You start December 1st. I actually started early this year because the clauses on, or the Santa Clauses, I think is what it's called, or maybe just it's the continuation or the new series on the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, and it came out like in the middle of the month. And then the new A Christmas Story Christmas came out, and I knew I wanted to watch both of those, so I started in the middle of November. But normally I don't start until after the day after Thanksgiving. Just I never fully answered that question because I said I watch them as as needed. Camille likes Love Actually. That's actually it's a good movie. It's I know it's a Christmas movie, but it's not one of those for me that goes poof Christmas movie. You don't have a favorite? It's really hard. Yeah, A Christmas Story. That's my sister-in-law. It's her favorite too. Mama's. Yep, it's mom's favorite. Your favorite comedy is Christmas Vacation. That's good. Ooh, that is a good movie actually. The Bishop's Wife is a very good movie. Oh yeah, Rudolph. I like all those old now I'm blanking on the name. All those that do Rudolph and the one about Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town. That's probably my favorite of them. Actually, is Santa Claus is coming to town. I think I like that one even better than Rudolph. But they have all that. Oh, it's an old one, but it's really good. Bishop's Wife is really good. Elf is a fun movie. Elf has been seen here a lot. Yeah, it's so funny. I really do enjoy it. Bye, Carolyn. You're probably gone, but thanks for stopping by anyway, friend. I love you. You started early because you needed to get into the spirit to snacker size film. I get it. When you're doing Vlogmas, especially with something like that, it's helpful if you can start early so that you don't get too far behind. So I get it. Oh yeah, Jim Carrey's Grinch was very good. Frosty, that's the other one. It wasn't that stop motion animation, but it was the same. I can't think of their names right now. White Christmas, also a good one. We love a good song and dance. I love a good song and dance. Maybe listen. I'll say we because you too, Natasha. Yeah, I like the claymation, and that's an Elf too. In fact, Elf is very reminiscent of me to those shows, which I think is sort of what, even though it's newer for me, still feels nostalgic. If that makes any type of sense. Anyway, so I think that's where I'm gonna start wrapping it up here tonight, guys. Unless y'all have any questions, comments, more movies that you want to talk about. I could talk about Christmas movies forever. I mean, there are so many good ones. I know a lot of people like the Hallmark Channel movies. Just love story movies around Christmas aren't necessarily my jam, to be honest. That's why I'm saying we'll talk about favorite songs too, but for favorite Christmas movies, I prefer the ones that have Santa or are based around a Santa kind of theme. I don't know why. Those are just the ones that I typically tend to enjoy more. So, if you have a good Santa Claus movie, I mean, there are a bunch of good Santa Claus movies already, but if you have a favorite Santa Claus movie that you'd like to share with me in the comments, you can. And maybe I haven't seen it. You never know. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of movies I've never seen. So, A Christmas Carol, but everybody likes a different version. You are correct. You're partial to the 1984 one with George C. Scott. I saw a movie a few years ago that it was a Christmas story, but it was like from Dickens' perspective. But it was like it was really good though, actually. And I've seen, although I haven't seen it yet because it must be on either Apple or maybe Paramount, because I think like those are the two that I don't have a subscription for. But speaking of Will Ferrell and what's his name? Why am I blank? Ryan Reynolds. They did a movie, Spirited, I think is the name of the movie. And it was like a take on A Christmas Carol that I'd really like to see. Evidently they sing too, and I'm a sucker for a musical. So maybe I'll see if I can find a copy of that somewhere. I mean, if you look, you can find stuff that you want online. I just try to get it legit, so I need to figure out where it is. Though the Muppets Christmas Carol, that is a good version of it as well. I've always liked the Muppets. She says Deanna's going to try and get some holiday photos of the kitties. Are they dressed up like in holiday gear? Oh dang! I need to get. Amy bought Ruby and Barnum holiday sweaters. I need to pick them up from her. I'll do that Tuesday. So let me talk about that really quickly before I go. For those of you who are still here, or those of you who may be catching the replay, there's several of you who do that. Thank you. I appreciate it. You don't have to. You can be here for the live or not at all, or you can. Whatever makes you happy. This holiday season is the whole point. But anyway, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, definitely going live 6 p.m. this week. Tuesday and Thursday, I don't think I'm going to be doing a live stream. If I do, it'll be early in the morning, but that's still going to be up for debate and how I feel in the morning. So if not, my plan is to still have some type of video for that day. I don't know what it'll be. It may not have anything to do with Vlogmas. It may just be a quick little video, maybe a new favorite or epic disaster in there for once or twice. But my goal is to either do a live stream, a short, or some type of video every day through Christmas Eve. So just in case you're wondering, because everybody does Vlogmas different. It was one thing Helen over at Way to Go, I know she's not here right now, but she was saying that she wasn't doing Vlogmas. She's a newer content creator. And she was like, I wasn't really sure what it was or how it works or how to do it. And that's the thing with Vlogmas is everybody's different. Like Deanna's doing the snacker size every day, right? Felicia over at Heel is trying to do Vlogmas where she's doing a video every day. Cheryl's doing Vlogmas right now. So there's a bunch of people who are doing it. But some people start the day after Thanksgiving. Some people start December 1st. Some people go through the end of the year. Some people go through Christmas. I go December 1st through Christmas Eve is my goal for Vlogmas. So again, this week, if you can join me, it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. Central. And then I'll have some type of video out for you Tuesday or Thursday, or I'll do an early morning live stream because I don't do boot camps early those days. It's a later afternoon one if I can catch it based off of meetings. So, oh, you're going to try a thing with reefs? I'm sure it'll be really creative and cute, whatever you come up with, Deanna. I'm not good at that. Let's see. What you feel has made your successful mindset and actions if you want to do a video. Do like a video collab with you, Teresa? Is that what you're talking about? Because, I mean, I talk about those things all of the time. In fact, my best friend Amy was real mad at me the other day after I did my live stream. And I had told y'all that someone asked me what the 2 most impactful things were. And so I said, cutting down the sugar and strength training. She's like, but if you don't do that every day, it doesn't work. You should have said 3 things. I was like, okay. I get it. But they told me only 2. But y'all know, to be honest, that's the biggest thing, is that it's what I do, but it's that I do it consistently is really what's worked for me. Because, well, and I know I keep saying I'm going to go and then I don't go, but I'll give an example, like from the Fit Squad workout this weekend, right? So we had a push-up challenge in November, and to be honest, I wasn't feeling very strong in the push-ups. The goal was to be able to get up to 50 push-ups in a row without stopping. And I got 30, which was a personal record. And I am proud of that now that I look back on it. But at the time, I was like, I know it's a challenge and it is to push yourself as hard as you can. And I did. And I only got 30 on my knees. Wasn't really feeling it. Like I was like, did it work? Yeah, I got a PR, so I must have gotten a little bit stronger, right? So that's where my brain was kind of thinking. And then I'm like, you know better than that, Misty. Stop it. You got stronger. You know you did. You just don't see it yet, and then you'll see it at some point. So we're in the boot camp or in the Fit Squad workout, right? And she's doing the 12 days of Christmas, and the very first one she does is a 1-minute plank. And so we get down in a high plank, and the plank is over, and I'm just like, that was the easiest plank I've ever done in my whole entire life. I could have easily done 2 to 3 times that long without a problem. And I was shocked because I remember when we did planks back in, I don't know, when was that? May? I don't know when we did planks. July? When was planks? Anyway, July was steps. I remember that. Anyway, it must have been like May or June. When we did planks, 30 seconds and I was starting to shake. And man, I did that minute like nothing. And then I was like, you know what? I'm in a push-up position. She's so smart. Dadgummit. Sometimes it's like, don't you hate it when your coach is right? You know they're right. You know they're smart. You know that's why you're there with them, because you trust them and you believe in them, and you know that they're going to make you better. And then still, when they do it right, you're like, dadgum. More just hearing them take over my dirty. So that's sort of part of it, right? It's cutting the sugar, it's doing the strength training, and doing those things consistently. Because what you don't see is you used to not be able to do a 20-second plank. Absolutely right, Deanna. When we first started that challenge, that 30-second plank, I think I could do the 30 seconds the first time. But after that, I remember it got really hard, and I was having to talk myself through a lot of them planks. But then at the end, I think we were up to another 6-minute plank. Again, mine was a modified plank, not on the ground, but against a bench. But still, a 6-minute plank against a bench, try it. It's not easy. You have to have that consistency. But it is amazing how that consistency pays off. Oh, I'm getting way off on a tangent. And that's, maybe we'll get off on tangents from time to time. So, and Teresa, I'm not blaming you. I'm glad that you asked. I love to talk about it. Deanna says she could, but it was very, very hard. Yeah, very hard. And that minute plank, I don't know about for you, Deanna, but that minute plank was like simple. It was so easy. But I know it came from that month of doing push-ups. And it's like, that's when you're like, coach was right again. Good job, Kirsten. Good job. We love you. Even though, but that's the whole thing, right? You think it's not working, and then by the time you realize it is, you've come so far. Because, like Like the other day, Camille said something about my arms, and Felicia actually had commented something about the definition in my arms, which is really funny to me because Kirsten told me that months ago. Like she saw it first, right? Because she sees me every day. And I was like, it's just like well placed fat. I just like, it's not actually muscle. It's just like the way my arm looks because I have so much skin here. And I legit believed it. Like I was honestly giving her that feedback, and she's just so kind and patient. And she's just like, yeah, well, I mean, I think you're getting stronger. And I'm like, no, I don't know if I'm getting much stronger. She's like, I think you are. I think you're good. I think you're getting stronger. And I mean, when I started doing the workouts, I was using 2-pound weights, and now I use 12-pound and 15-pound dumbbells for my hour-long boot camps with her. So definitely, I'm getting stronger. Absolutely, But it's that consistency, because if I did that once a week for 2-3 weeks, and then maybe 3 days a week for 2 or 3 weeks, and then didn't do anything for 2 months, and then it's not going to work. But doing the thing over and over and over, and that's like with the sit-ups. And I talked a little bit about this the other day, and yesterday it happened where my brain locked me out of my sit-up because so much of it is setting realistic goals for yourself. People will start a weight loss plan with all of these things that they're going to do, and then they don't do them, and then they're like, it's too hard. Make your plan easier. It's your plan. If you can't do it, stop trying that. Do something easier first. But that's not the way that's not the way people think about it. And I was one of those people. So I mean, that's how I'm not saying everybody feels this way, but a lot of people out there, and maybe you are one of those people, or you used to be one of those people like I was, where you wouldn't start the plan because the plan was too hard. It's your freaking plan. Make it easy enough for yourself. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to make your own plan, and you're allowed to at least make that plan easy, because at first it's just about the consistency. It's about the showing up every day, doing it for yourself. And then eventually over time, all of these things change, and you're 145 pounds down. You have muscles in your arm. You have definition that other people can see, even though there's a lot of skin in there because you lost so much weight, right? I'm down so many pant sizes. My clothes are ridiculously tiny, but it's because I've been doing these things. I've been eating this way. It's going to be 3 years in February. It's not like it was overnight. It feels like it sometimes, especially to the people who are new to me. And that's always what I think is funny. Actually, that happened to, I think it was Marcy at Breaking Insanity Cycle. It recommended her one of my first videos. So most of you who are here now have seen one of my first videos, and you know what I looked like and sounded like and everything when I started. It's totally different, right? And for the first year, I just ate this way and did no fitness. And I still didn't mentally feel well. I was physically feeling better, and I was making friends on YouTube, and that was helping a lot. And then that's what got me into the fitness. And the fitness and the strength training was able to connect me with my body and make it so much easier. And then really since July, once Kirsten started offering the boot camps, that's really when I started to see change, was that consistency of, 5 to 6 days a week. Not every day lifting, but lifting 3 to 4 days a week, and some days 5 days a week, and being active every day. The more active you are, the more active you stay, the more you can do for yourself, then the more that you can do for others. So are y'all here? Is anybody still here with me? I'm sorry. I got good vibes. Make it easier. Amen. Right? It's your plan, silly. Make it easier if that's too hard. You're like, oh, I can't drink a gallon of water. Then don't make that your plan. Make your plan 64 ounces of water. Do the easy stuff and get used to that, and then add on. Yes, ma'am, Deanna. Well, that's why you also know what you're doing, Deanna. But yes, ma'am. Thank you for preaching to the choir with me. Oh, yes. Look, there you are. Yeah, you saw one of my older videos, and people are always shocked because it's one thing to hear that someone has lost 145 pounds, and another thing some of you have been watching the whole time. But even for me, it's my own expedition that I'm taking with y'all. My year of 2022 was to evolve, and I definitely have done that. And I'll do a video on that as a wrap up at some point too. But more than anything else, it's find the things that you can do every day to better yourself, and then keep adding to those things as you go. Evidently, I will preach today, Teresa. Thanks for asking. So, yeah, and strength train. Kirsten posted a reel the other day, and then we ended up having a little bit of a conversation about it because for a lot of people, it's true. And I know Deanna and I have talked a little bit about this as well too, where there are so many women who don't want to strength train because they don't want to get bulky. If you start and then feel like you're getting too big, don't go up in weight. But don't not start because you don't want to get bulky. Do you know how hard you would have to work to get bulky? Like, it takes a lot of work. Like, you have to have like perfect diet. You're working out 2 to 3 times a day, lifting heavy. Like, it's hard to get bulky, but people won't strength train because they don't want to get bulky. Okay, then don't get bulky because you probably aren't anyway. Let's just be real honest. Just get strong. So it's all in perspective. It's all in how you look at it. I definitely look at it a lot differently now than I did in the past. I was one of those people who wouldn't start because it was too hard, and I was the one making it too hard. And I still make it too hard on myself sometimes. And that's what I was talking about earlier with the sit-ups. I think I got distracted. I apologize. But on Saturday morning, we were in the Fit Squad, and we were supposed to do a sit-up, and I couldn't. Even though I know I can do sit-ups. I've done 50 sit-ups. Like, I can absolutely do a sit-up. My brain locked my sit-up, and I just couldn't do the sit-up. No matter what I did, no matter what I tried for months and months and months. Kirsten says I have the best flutter kick of anybody she's ever seen, and that's because I worked for so long on flutter kicks because they said it would help build your lower abs to help you do a sit-up. And then it turned out, for those of you who've been following me a while, you know, it turned out that I couldn't do the sit-up. It was a mental block. And so Kirsten's like, pick up a weight and do the sit-up, which in my brain is like, that's harder. That's harder. And I was like, I'm doing it. I'm picking up a weight. And then I picked up that weight and I sat right up. I don't know why. I don't know why that motion helped, but she said it is easier to do a sit-up with a weight, I guess, for some people at least, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. But your brain will get locked on something, and you just have to keep at it. That's like the third time my brain has locked me out of sit-ups. So sometimes it's also about finding a tool that you can use to unlock that and keep moving forward. So if I know now when my brain locks me in a sit-up, I pull a weight, and then I can use the weight and sit up. So Deanna says my flutter kicks are unreal. I practiced for a really long time. I wanted to be able to do a sit-up so bad, girl. You just don't even understand. I was like, there are so many people. And it's one of those, I try really hard not to compare myself to others because that's why I never started, because I could never do what they could do. Well, no, not then I couldn't, but now look what I can do. I wanted it so bad, and I'm like, all these people can do it, and I can't do it. And that's just like when I said I couldn't jump, and Kirsten is like, you can jump. I was like, no, I can't. She's like, you can jump. Let's figure it out. Something is wrong. You can jump. You absolutely can. And sure enough, I could jump. It was my foot placement, and now I just hop all over. I mean, it's exhausting. High impact is definitely more exhausting than lower impact. I just have to say, we're doing jumping jacks. She's like, and these are easy. I'm like, who are you right now? They're easy for you. They're easier in low impact, but a regular jumping jack, I'm sorry, it's hard. I still have to think about a lot of things. Look, I was starting to talk about fitness again. That's the thing about fitness when you're new. It's very daunting. It's very scary because someone tells you to do a squat. That's nice. They say squat and their body squats. And now for the most part, you tell me to squat and my body squats. That's the truth. But that's like a year and a half into it. that now my body just squats without, but it used to be, okay, where are my feet? Where are my hips? Where are my shoulders? Where are my hands? Okay, sit back. Don't let your feet go too, stay in your heel. Like I'm doing all of these. Everybody else has done 5 squats. And you're just trying to get the form right, or you're not caring and you're just dipping up and down, and your squat is bad form, and you're going to kill your knees, and then you're going to hurt yourself, and then you're going to be like, see, I can't do it. Realistic goals are very important. If you feel like it's too hard, make it easier, whatever that looks like for you. And that's true. Nobody can see you while you're learning. It's not bad to work out. If you're intimidated to work out in front of other people, don't. If you don't want to go to a gym to get fit and lose 145 pounds, don't. I went to the gym for a little while, but it was more for cardio than anything because it got real hot in the summer and it was easier to walk on a treadmill. But I've done most of this from my living room on Zoom, to be honest, or YouTube. So anyway, now we're at the hour mark, even though I said I think I was going to shut it down like 30 minutes ago. Y'all, I appreciate it. I could talk about health and fitness, obviously, for a long, long time. Because it's very important to me, and I think it should be very important for you. And if you want to talk to me about it more, you can either go watch some old videos, you can show up for another live stream, you can send me a message. I'm on Instagram. You can always join my Discord if you'd like. I normally have links. Oh, you know what? I haven't been putting that link in my live streams, but it's in all of my other videos, and I'll try to go link my Discord. If you'd ever like to join my Discord, I think most of you who are here in the chat right now are already part of my Discord, but if you're not and you'd like to join, those links are in my video. It's just a place for us to come and chat and be accountable and hang out and all that kind of fun stuff. It's a wonderful community. So I appreciate you all being here. I hope you all have just a fabulous week this week. It's going to be a good one because we're going to claim it right now. This is going to be a great week. It is not going to be as big of a dumpster fire as last week because we're on top of it. I'm just going to keep telling myself that until I go to sleep. So again, I appreciate you all being here very much. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you didn't. Well, let's try that one more time. Dislike it if you didn't. Can you even dislike it anymore? I don't know. It's still my closing. Subscribe if you know how. And comment down below what's your favorite Christmas movie. If you have a couple in different categories, feel free to share those as well. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. AKA tomorrow, if you'd like to join. Have a good week, y'all. I love y'all. Have a good one. Bye.